So I wanted to respond to this actress's recent comments. People are trying to drag her. I see people arguing about it. It's trending all over the place. People are making reaction videos. And I said, man, this is a good teaching moment right here. The comments that she made, it got some people so furious. And it really blows my mind, because you would think that you see something and it looks like, this is common sense, this is truth, and everybody should know this. But yet and still, people are arguing and they're divided about it. And, I don't know. I thought, people can just agree on things that are common sense. But over and over again, we see that's just not the case, right? Human beings are just really, really funny, man. It's just weird. And so anyways, her comment pretty much was that a lot of women are not half of what they expect in a man. So pretty much they've got, all these standards and requirements of what they want in a man, but they can't meet those requirements. Now, you guys know that I've often said, can you meet the requirements of your requirements? If you want a Wonder Woman, you should be a Superman. And if you want a Superman, are you a Wonder Woman? And then what's even more crazy to me is this goes back to the Bible. Everybody's arguing about this, but it goes back to the Bible. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. I see women who have a lot of kids and they say, I want a man with no kids, but then turn around and get mad when men say they would never date a woman with kids. I see that all the time. I see, women, they say, well, he got to be a certain height. He got to have a certain money, in his bank account, but then get mad when a man says, well, you got to have a certain body type, right? Or, they judge your worth by your body. And then you've got a lot of females who just try to get by on being pretty. They think, okay, if I'm pretty and I've got these body parts, I don't have to bring anything else to the table. And then they get mad when a man actually requires more. Any smart man, like, okay, when you young, oh, she's pretty, you think automatically she's a good woman. But as you get older, you start realizing, look, man, it take a lot more than being pretty. Because number one, you got lust in the flesh, right? It don't matter how beautiful that woman is. That's why you see beautiful celebrities and actresses getting cheated on all the time. And that's why you see some of these dudes, they sleep with a beautiful actress, right? They have all the sex that they want. Next thing you know, they want 2 women, 3 women. Next thing you know, they sleeping with men and having full-blown orgies, because that lust, if it's not checked, that thing is going to run wild. And so they're never satisfied. So that's why right there, being pretty and having a banging body, there's always somebody that's going to be prettier than you. There's always going to be somebody that has a better body than you. And the same thing goes for men. You want to be humble, because, it's always going to be a dude more attractive than you. It's always going to be a dude more smooth, more richer, more, cooler than you. And so I always tell people, appreciate what you got. When you got something good, don't take it for granted. Don't get too familiar with it. Don't get too used to it, because guess what? Somebody would love to have what you have. And you got to have an attitude of gratitude. If you got a good woman and man, that's a good woman right there. She might not have a supermodel body. She might do, right? But if she's a good woman, any smart man knows that's what matters, because her looks is not what's going to raise your kids. Her looks is not what's going to hold you down. It might make you feel good, because men are visual creatures. You look at her, you feel good, but you're going to get used to it. One thing that I learned by being in the Army and deploying, humans adapt to anything. Humans adapt, they might lose a loved one dies, you get deployed to Afghanistan, Iraq, living in a strange country. After a couple days, you adapt. So you can have a man who's 6'6", got a lot of money, but he doesn't appreciate you. He doesn't value. He doesn't know how to talk to you, right? And we talked about this the other day with the Russell Wilson Future thing. And people's getting mad because they say most women, they want a Future to act like Russell Wilson, or they want that, bad boy, and they want to turn him into a good dude instead of just going for the good dude. I gave y'all my little backstory. When I was younger, about 19, I was like a real nerd and all that kind of stuff. I didn't have a lot of stuff together, real skinny and everything like that. I never been the type of dude, I want a lot of women. If I have my one girl, I'm content, I'm good. And I got played a lot by females who, they wanted the bad dude. Because I don't know if it's ego, like I'm gonna change him. Like he been with 5 or 6 chicks before you. Some of them look maybe better than you, some of them don't. But something in your head is telling you, I'm gonna be the one to change him. And then when you don't change him and he uses you and, all that kind of stuff, you see some of these girls years later, now they want to talk to you, right? But they didn't want to talk to you back then. And ladies got to start being real with yourself and realize, like, some ladies do that. There's guys out there who would love you, who would be a good husband, who would take care of you, but because you being simple, right? And it's nothing wrong with having standards, you know what I'm saying? But it's the way that you do it, because some of the stuff that ladies judge men on, they don't want to be judged on in that same manner. And that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it'll be a good dude and he would be the best thing, you know what I'm saying, that ever happened. He'll love you, you know, take care of you. But you like, you know, he's not gangster enough or something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Now, obviously, you don't want to be with anybody that you're just not attracted to. But here's a deeper issue. Why are you attracted to the future type dude? Why are we attracted, you know, to things that are not good for us? You know, obviously dudes are chasing, you know, big booties and all that kind of stuff. And that's all that matters to them. Man, look at that. You know, I'm going to chase after. Don't care what kind of quality woman she is, where she's been, you know what I'm saying, where her mindset is at. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with a lot of women. You got to ask yourself, wait, why am I just more drawn to the future type dude? Why am I more drawn to these bad boys? What is it that's in me that guy gets a reaction out of me, that the dude who might be, you know, lame or boring, that I guess that's one of the big things, boring. You know what I'm saying? Why am I not attracted to that? Because what I've often seen my whole life is older women was, you know, always attracted to me, because I think older women, they say, okay, that's a good guy right there. He got potential. Women are really good a lot of times at seeing like the potential. And that also gets them in trouble sometimes, because just because you see the potential don't mean he's going to live up to the potential. Just because it's in him to be great don't mean he's going to be great, even though you can see it. But a lot of older women, you know, they always, you know, like me and stuff like that. I always had older women coming at me because they knew like what was true about me and my personality and character. And then a lot of the younger females, they want to be out there with the gangbangers and all that kind of stuff. And it was like, it wasn't until they got older and they matured or they started having kids that, oh, now I'm attractive, because their mindset has changed. A lot of times where females get in trouble is because you're attracted to the wrong things because your mindset is wrong. But then when your situation and your circumstances change, now, you know, what you once found attractive, you're like, ew. So bottom line is, I want to hear what you guys think in the comment. I don't see nothing wrong with what she said. And I think if more people would just be real and tell the truth, we would save ourselves so much trouble. And I'm going to say this because even though I made that last video, some people, you know, might miss it. But if you pray to God about who you date, it'll save you a lot of trouble. All that heartbreak and men are dogs and men are this and women are this and she did that. If you just pray to God about it, he'll say, hey, don't date that person. Don't waste your time. That's not the one I got for you. You know what I'm saying? It's too simple. Hey, love you guys. Be blessed. Be encouraged.